Find the first sleeve. Carl doesn't give me the second grip. Throw in the shallow lasso. Bait him into making that grip, and then I find the collar, and that shallow lasso comes to the hip, and then I'm pushing on the shoulder. My knee's still on the outside at this stage. We talked about last time how I want to lift my hip and shoot for the triangle. Sometimes when I'm here, when I lift my hip, Carl's left hand grabs the pants. So now when I actually try to shoot the triangle, I can't get it. So that's when we switched to the Omoplata. So I stuffed Carl's left hand into my left pocket, and then I kicked over into the Omoplata position. Now, from here we've showed you, on the week we learned this, we showed you how to get into the ground. But just sometimes you're up against really strong people. And Carl's goal from here, even if I'm keeping this triangle, is to start posturing up. And if he can get his elbow line free, and then start pushing my leg over, he can start to work his pass. So we need a strategy against someone who's like deadlifting out of the Omoplata. So let's take a look at that. So from our collar and sleeve here, I lift my hips. Even if he's not grabbing my pants and I find the angle. So if I'm going for the triangle, I'm going to move more to my right. If I'm going to the Omoplata, I'm going to stuff this and move to my left. Again, I had that collar grip when we were there. So anytime we're in our position, I start to feel Carl posturing, free stay there. My left hand is going to underhook his leg and make a grip on the pants. I'm waiting on that moment for Carl posturing. As he does, I let go of the collar and I kick in the matrix hook. Alright, so my right leg is coming over and I put the heel, or my calf, right into the back of his leg. Notice the way Carl is facing away from me and his knees are pointing away. Everything's going that direction. If I don't control the way he turns, he can turn into me. And now he's going to hit the pass. And that's probably the biggest mistake people make when they throw in a matrix hook to take the bag. They're not aware of the position their opponent's in, and then the opponent turns to face them. And it makes it very, very hard to try and take the bag. And then you're having to go into like crazy inversions and stuff. So from here, we're in the position. I shoot for the Omoplata. Carl starts to posture. First grip I'm making is with my left hand, and I want to grab the pants. I'm waiting on the moment for him to posture up, and my free right leg is going to kick in. Now again, when I kick in, just turn this way, bro. When I kick in this way, I don't kick in with my knee out. That's putting far too much pressure on my knee. So my heel is going to be going at 90 degrees to the side, and my knee's pointing directly to my left. So it's a kick in with the heel to the side. So just do that again. So Carl tucks his elbow. Maybe I lifted my hips and I pulled it past my hip, but now he grabbed the pants, which stopped the triangle. So I stuffed this and I went for the Omoplata. First thing is, when I start to feel him posturing, I can triangle a little bit and just hanging him a bit to slow it down. First grip's everything. The left hand comes in and grabs the pants. As he starts to posture, my leg kicks over free. So watch what I'm doing with this left leg. It comes across and it goes into this far hip. Pressure with my heel into the back of his knee. If Carl tries to turn to face me now, very, very difficult. But I also, that grip, if I'm just underhooking, Carl can pull his leg out. Back a step. So that's why from here, I made the grip on the pants, pull your leg out now. So we're here, okay? So this foot's everything. That's the small detail in how to get the matrix from here. And again, it'd be very difficult for Carl to try and get into like a knee bar or something from there. My foot's in his butt. He needs space. My right hand is going to reach up and grab the belt. Once I'm in this position and I have that grip, now this foot comes out. I hip escape back to create space, and from that position I am going to bring in my second heel. So I've got one hook in, okay, my heel is coming in. So I made an X on one leg. Once I'm there, I'm going to let go of the underhook and basically pull into the crab right. Bring Carl forward, kick him down, lock harness. Right hook comes in because I'm taking him to my strong side, the side of the choking arm. the left hook comes in afterwards. Just tie that belt again, bro. So we want to make sure we control the rotation when we're going for the matrix. Make sure they're pointing away. If he's turning into you, you're going to find it very, very difficult. You're going to find it very difficult to chop that in. So let's just go from collar and sleeve. So we're here. Maybe he wasn't paying attention till his open elbow. So I lifted my hip and then I punched this and shot straight into the omoplata. Again, if I feel him starting to posture, I will hang on him a little bit just to keep him, I don't want him posturing straight away and just ripping out of this. This gives me time to make that first underhook grip. Then I'm letting go of the collar and chopping that in, but that's the detail there. My left foot is in his hip. If Kiara tries to turn to face me now, very, very difficult. I should be looking up his backside. Once I'm there, I make that initial grip here. Okay. Now I can take out my left foot. I'm releasing the underhook and I'm moving my hips back to make the X. Does that make sense? So I've made an X on one leg. From there I keep the right hook in, left comes behind. Bring your knees towards your chest, basic crab ride, and then just kick him off so he lands between my legs. Harness, foot comes in, taking the other direction. From collar and sleeve, here, he tucks his elbow back, I get my hips behind it, I push it, and then I turn into the omoplata, just keep circling, Cara. Perfect. Here, another wee bit. Yeah, perfect there. Okay, so we end up in this position here. Okay, I feel I'm posturing, so I'm hanging a little bit until I make that first initial grip here on the pants. Once I'm in that position, as he postures, I let go and I chop the leg, and my left instep is in the far hip. I'm looking into his butt. Then I reach up and grab the belt. Then I unswim the underhook and move my hips back to make the X on the leg. Second hook comes in, grab the belt, kick him forward, harness, foot comes in, foot comes in. Just do one this way, card. So from our omoplata position, Kiara's keeping his elbow tucked. I'm trying to get my hip behind it, maybe he grabs that pants. Once I'm here, push that into your hip, going for the omoplata, he's starting to posture. Hanging him a little bit, keep your right hand grip on the collar till you make this grip. Then I just wait until he pulls out of it, and I chop in, and my left foot's here. You should be looking into his backside. Try to turn to face me, Cara. Then I make the grip. Okay. From there, I release the underhook and move my hip back, and my left knee comes under my right knee, and I just make that X. So you're in that matrix hooks there. So now, right hook stays where it is, left comes in. People struggle with this. Bring your knees towards your chest. Just grab the back of the pants, bring your knees towards your chest, and then kick them forward. Seatbelt, hook to the side that the harness is on, over the shoulder. Come the other way. Second one comes in. One more time on that. So from here, omoplata, he comes out, chopping the matrix hook, and we're here. So I'm controlling that whole rotation. That's what I'm doing the whole time. Keeping that hook in and keeping my leg up high. Once I have that and I make that initial grip, now I move my hip back. Matrix hooks, foot comes in,